There we go. You were talking about coupons and different things, and we're picking it up again here as we continue wrapping the show.
About to smack Comcast because this is not a plug for Comcast, but we are stuck and at the mercy of Comcast, who decides to give us internet whenever they feel like.
Yeah.
So I was saying about this app that will be coming out, and it's awesome because let's say, if you go through our Trip Wizard, like you're mapping out your RV vacation,
right? And
it will follow you, and it will pop up coupons. Let's say you're coming up to, or you want to go to Cracker Barrel. I'm just making that up as whatever. And,
for instance.
Yeah, for instance, and it'll pop up and say
one's
coming up in the next 10 minutes. Click here for your coupon. Kind of thing. So,
right.
So you can put in your favorites, which is going to be great. And then you can basically, every time you're in that neighborhood where there's one of those, whatever you're looking for as your favorite, you'll be able to put it in and they'll pop up and you'll just print off your coupons, but you'll be able to put them on your phone. So it's not like you need a printer on your RV. So you'll be able to have it sent to your email.
Care to answer a couple more questions?
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay, we can do that. What are the most common service issues you see in a Class C unit?
Yeah. Well, a Class C unit, and earlier someone had asked a question, a B plus or a C.
Yeah.
Well, Class Cs are notorious for the overcab leaking, and the one which is mostly that's really the biggest problem that those Class Cs have is they do tend to leak, but where they're leaking, and 99.999% of the time when they're leaking, it's lack of maintenance. And the one thing that you want to avoid, whether you buy a used one or a new one, and I don't even think new ones are even being manufactured anymore with a front window, but anything with a front window on a Class C, run as far away as possible, because just think about it, when you're going through the driving rain and it's a window and you've got little to no silicone around your window, where do you think the water's going to go?
Yeah,
you're cutting straight into the window, into the rainstorm.
Yeah, you're taking a shower is what's happening.
So and then what happens is the water actually, when they do leak, the water goes into the corners of those Class Cs and it just sits there and you won't even find it, and then it'll just eventually soak up the wood that's on the bottom of the wall, and it'll just go up and absorb like a sponge. Man. So you won't even notice you have a problem until it's all rotted out.
Yeah, not good at all.
Yeah. So but there's nothing wrong with the Class C if you do the maintenance on it. You have to check your seals monthly. I'd like to address the first question.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We had some questions sent in earlier, and here's the question. Bought a Keystone a few years ago. First time I stayed in it, the rain, and it rained and the roof leaked on the sides. On the slides, I'm sorry. And it was a warranty. Keystone would not stand behind the warranty. They told me it was my responsibility to check the lap seals, that they were not in business to lose money. Whew. I will never own another Keystone, but I'd love a new toy hauler. Any advice?
Well, I know I have touched on that 1,000 times, but Keystone is correct, and all manufacturers are correct. If you don't have any lap sealant, if it leaks because of lack of maintenance or no sealant on it, then it is your responsibility. And if you read your owner's manual, every single manufacturer, as I've told you before, none of them are built with silicone. They're built with putty tape. So when they're manufactured, they putty tape them together. They may put a little silicone around like the top of the window, maybe around where the putty tape did, where there's no putty tape. And other than that, that's all they put. So when that putty tape dry rots or disappears from weather, you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. So it tells you in your owner's manual, and like Forest River products have stickers all over the RVs when they come from the manufacturer. Now, whether the dealer takes them off or not, but the stickers say this RV must be sealed within 90 days of consumer purchase. Okay. So it's telling you, and I know Keystone does that too. It's in their owner's manual, and it's probably on their homepage of the website. Now, I'm not saying this is the customer's fault at all. This is the fault that a dealer doesn't explain it to a customer. Okay, because the
Right.
customer doesn't think that they're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that that's the customer's fault. Nobody reads their owner's manuals, but that's what we're here for. We're here to advise you of what your responsibilities are. So unfortunately, for this consumer, and all consumers, nobody realizes that they don't have any silicone, or that the rain's coming inside until it's too late. The rain already came inside. So
Yeah.
the answer to that question and the advice is do your maintenance. But he was mentioning about the slides. So
Yeah.
now the slides leaking is a different story. When you bring it back to a dealer, it's also the way the dealer calls in the warranty issue to the manufacturer.
Hmm.
So if the guy's having a slide issue leak, okay, there's no lap sealant on the slide. But now, you need to get up on the roof to see if the sweeper gasket's actually touching the roof. That's a manufactured problem. So, being a member of RV Advisor, if you send me a picture of that and where that water's coming from, I could pretty much diagnose that right over the phone, and then I could tell you whose responsibility it is.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to be an RV Advisor member, because that's what we're here for, is to give you that kind of advice before that happens, or at least before your warranty is denied, or your extended warranty is denied, or your regular insurance is denied. Let us get a peek at it. I can advise you in the right direction to go in.
One more question, and then we have an announcement as well. Here's another question. Nobody seems to want to service my unit. What do you do when you cannot find anyone to help with a service issue?
Well, I guess that question is if it's a warranty issue or if it's customer pay. Customer pay, you probably will have no problem getting
Yeah.
getting
Sure,
service.
come on right in.
But warranty issues, you've got to understand a dealer's a dealer, a non-selling dealer. Okay, so if you buy something thousands of miles away,
Yeah.
okay, you drive right by your local dealer because you don't like their price, and you go 1,000 miles away to save a couple of $1,000, and then you want to show up on the dealer's lot that you live nearby and drop it on their lot and tell them to service it. It's not going to happen, because dealers lose money on warranty. And I'll give you a very good example. Okay, a very good example. Customer bought a Forest River product, and they didn't buy it from us.
Yeah.
From my personal dealership, they bought it from, I don't know, somebody in Ohio or something, and actually they bought it from Camping World. Let me back up. They bought it from Camping World somewhere, saved a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
It had been a leftover. It's been sitting on the lot in Camping World for a couple of years. Anyway, called us up and said, we're a Forest River dealer, and what day could he drop off his RV for service? And he wasn't even nice about it. He was yelling at my service department about what day, and we're trying to explain that it doesn't really work like that. What kind of issues are you having? And he started to say that his floor was rotten, and his walls were rotten, and the roof was leaking, and it was all of these things.
Yeah.
And so I actually took the call, and I wanted to get more information, and then I found out that he had bought a 2-year-old leftover product from Camping World, saved a bunch of money, did happen to stop by my store and didn't like my price and went over there and saved all this money, came back and just figured that, you would drop it on my doorstep for me to fix it. And it doesn't work like that, because let's say even if I did take that vehicle in for service, just to diagnose it, to figure out where the water's coming from, and all of those, and to determine what the problem is, I'd have 2 days invested in that. The factory, no factories even pay for diagnosing.
Yeah.
So, and then I would have to get it approved to even do the repairs. And let's say if it takes me 8 hours to change out a floor, they're going to pay me maybe an hour and a half. So, so the dealer, that's the selling dealer, So if I sold that vehicle, that's why my price might have been $2,000 higher, because I build into my price. And these smaller dealers, that's what they do. They build into their price those warranty items that they know that the factory is going to give them such a hard time to get approved. Right. So that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that convenience and getting those things fixed. So had he had bought that from me, which it would have never left the parking lot with water damage, that's, besides the fact, but had they had bought it from us, our warranty issues items all would have been built into the price, and the customer would have had service the same day. So that's why, when people want to know why they're not getting service, you have to look at it as a business for a dealer that didn't sell you the product. Please, please, please support your local dealer, whoever that is. Go there, try to buy something from them, and if you're in love with a different model, then ask that dealer if he could get it for you, if he's going to service you. Let him make a deal with the dealer that you found, whatever product, and let him buy it from that other dealer, pay a little bit more, so that the dealer makes a profit, and you'll enjoy your RV instead of all the stress and trying to get service. I promise you that will change the way the service works if you buy local and support your local dealer.
Well, folks, wanted to let you know before we do say we do have one more question. Okay. And by the way, before we ask this question, if you have other questions, additionally, you've seen the video, let's say, in archived, and you have a question, hey, send it in because we can answer it online. Let's see. What aftermarket policy or policies can I purchase from the RV advisor that will help protect me as an RV owner?
Very good question.
Yeah.
I highly, highly, highly recommend an extended warranty. Without a doubt, roadside assistance and an extended warranty. And if you're buying a new vehicle, give our warranty department a call, because there are so many options, especially on motorhomes. Sometimes you end up buying double coverage and things like that, where like we have a wrap policy. If you're buying a new motorhome, that's going to come with a 5-year 100,000 or 3-year 100,000 mile warranty on the RV. We could sell you a wrap policy, which will cover, will exclude the engine, because you're not going to get, your extended warranty is not going to kick in for your engine anyway, because you've already got a factory warranty for that. So there's no reason to pay twice. So you could buy a wrap on a coach, no matter how much it is, for I think like $29.95. You get $2,995. You could get full coverage, excluding the drivetrain, which is already covered, for 7 years. So whereas if you bought a full policy, you might spend $5,500 to $6,000, maybe more on that, and you're getting double. You can't even get double coverage because you have to go to the manufacturer for chassis problems. Right.
We do want to let folks know about a new program that we're actually in the process of building right now. This is exciting. The RVACA, which is the Recreational Vehicle Advisor Consumer Association, and we're looking to gain a seat in Washington for you, the RV consumer, the RV drivers and enthusiasts and owners. And it will take some time, but there's a lot we can do. And we're building the site out right now as we speak. We're going to provide a lot of content there. The RVIA, which is the industry association for RV, the manufacturers, and then you have the RVDA, which is the dealerships. They have a very strong infrastructure in place, right? They've been there for a long time. Finally, along comes something for you, the consumer, the owner, the enthusiast, and that's what we're building here, and we're very excited about it, right?
Yep. And I got one more thing to add to that, which I have not even shared with you.
Wow. Okay. So this is a reveal right here.
Yes, we are going to be a 501c3 for the RV Advisor Consumer Association. So we will be a nonprofit organization. So that will give us far more support in our legal department, and to get our way to Washington a lot faster as a 501c. So and donations and all of that money will be tax deductible as well. So it will really give us a big boost. So that you can add that to your plate of things to do.
Okay. Okay.
The
Basically, that's a way to say
Yeah.
online to Tom, get working,
Yeah.
get cracking.
Well,
Let's go.
The legal department is working on that status as we speak. So,
Yeah.
so we will have our 501c status very, very soon. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's stuff to look forward to. So everybody, but please be a member of, of the RV Advisor. We
Yeah.
need your support, and that is what keeps the lights on here. People wondering what they're paying for,
Mhm.
in our membership. So not
And our
only-
internet connection
our-
as well.
well,
Comcast.
Hey, we didn't sell enough memberships last week, and they're
They cut us off. Is that what happened?
They're chipping us on the.
Yeah.
They're chipping us on our connections.
Yeah. We gotta work on that. So
Yeah.
by all means. Also, just remind you that we also have the RVA podcast as well.
Yeah.
Monday's show was We're the Russos. Now we've got Ty Jones joining us,
Awesome.
and really some really interesting stuff there from Caravanners, which is an awesome organization. So
Awesome.
you can check in on the RVA on the RV Advisor podcast page, RVA for short. We tend to initialize a lot of stuff around. There's just a lot of stuff.
What about all of our other partners, like hats off, like Boondockers?
Yes.
And
Harvest
and
Host.
Harvest Host. Oh, my favorite.
Absolutely.
Any of you that have been on the Harvest Host website or on their Facebook page, it's the most unique, amazing concept. I mean, if you like wines and beers and crafts and things like that,
Yeah.
just think about you become a member of and I believe if you're an RV Advisor member, you get a discount on their membership. But,
Right.
But the cool thing is, like, you don't, it's not like you're paying to park your RV. You're part of, you're a membership, but, but, you go to a winery and you watch the wine, the experience of the wineries and the crafts and the beer and stuff like that. And Boondockers also, they have such a unique, a unique idea of, people just want to be unhooked, and, you think about boondocking as like in the woods, like with nothing and no support but they tell you how to do it, but it's a great way to disconnect. I think Harvest Host and Boondockers are both a way to disconnect but not be really disconnected,
Right.
but disconnect,
Yeah. Virtual disconnection.
Yes, exactly. But it's just a great, I love those two concepts. I love them. They're good partners of ours and we love them.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, any more information, you can visit our site here at thervadvisor.com. That's thervadvisor.com. And our number, 833-229-0911. That's 833-229-0911. I got that etched in there
really
somewhere. Oh, I'll tell you, boy,
short-term memory.
You should see me practice at home in front of the mirror. It's something to behold. Anyway, on that note, we will say goodbye for another week. This is Just Ask Gigi Live.
What about next week, Thanksgiving?
Right. Another announcement. That's right. I'm really glad
but
you were.
Wait,
there's more. Right, absolutely. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So we got yes, yeah, liken to Sonny and Cher. One of the viewers actually said that.
I'm no Cher, no Sonny.
No, absolutely.
The Tom and Gigi show.
Yeah, there you go. Gigi and Tom. It just has a better ring to it.
I don't mind being sick.
Well,
Thanksgiving, yes.
So Thanksgiving, we won't be here live, but we will be. Just yesterday, you did or was it 2 days ago? Yesterday, you did a training seminar.
Yes.
With some folks, and you took them around and tell us give us a nutshell of what that was like.
I did a training seminar for roadside assistance for the operators, people wanting, to work as an operator.
Yeah.
And, they have to be trained and when and how to dispatch and some, emergency calls and things like that. So they did a training session here. I think they had 5 or 6 new operators applying for the job. So,
right.
So they came here and I trained them for, 45 minutes an hour on basic, troubleshooting kind of, of questions and ideas and stuff. And And we're gonna
Yeah, we'll upload it.
upload that, and it'll be playing next Thursday.
Yeah, on
at
Thanksgiving.
2.
Yeah, at 2:00. So we'll.
While your bird's cooking.
Yes, that's right. That's
While
right.
your
So
bird's cooking, you could watch the show
sure.
and get some troubleshooting.
It'll be
tips.
after the Macy's Day Parade. You know, there won't be a conflict there. Although we'll be doing some football, so that's up to you. But anyway, that's what's going to be airing next Thursday on Thanksgiving Day, and then we'll be back the week after, of course, with a brand new Just Ask Gigi live.
And hopefully we'll be outside. Yes.
Yeah, outside
Yeah,
again.
we're gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Today was a situation.
That's what she says. So it's,
Today was a
I'm not
situation.
getting in
that
the
we
way.
ended up here, so.
For Gigi Stetler, I'm Tom Alexander. Thanks for watching. See you 2 Thursdays live from now. Thursday, week after Thanksgiving, 2 p.m. Eastern. See everybody.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Thanksgiving. Yay.